Welcome back everyone, welcome to part 2 of our player analysis. We are still talking about the Newcastle's new number 39, Bruno Guimarães. Pivot or number 8. Under former Ajax and Borussia Dortmund head coach Peter Bosz, Lyon mainly play a possession-based 4-2-3-1 or 3-4-3. Normally playing in a double pivot alongside the energetic Maxence Caqueret, Guimarães is the team's primary progressor of the ball and transitions the side from defense to attack. He can do this both immediately after winning back the ball to release Lyon's attackers on the counter or by moving it through the thirds, whilst the French side are controlling possession. His positioning underneath the ball aided rotations in the wide areas, with the fullback overlapping and the winger pushing inside. His positioning gave him more options to find passes to players in between the lines, while also opening up the possibility for a switch of play to the opposite flank. Lyon's winger on the far side held their width, safe in the knowledge that Guimarães would spot them and be able to pick them out. The range of situations and ways Guimarães can progress the ball are what make him such a potent weapon. He ranks above the 95th percentile compared to other central midfielders in Europe for passes under pressure, progressive carries, progressive passes, passes into the final third, and shot-creating actions into the final third. In other words, in just about any metric you can use to evaluate a player's distribution, Guimarães ranks in elite company. It's worth noting that Guimarães won't put up similar numbers at Newcastle since they are less dominant and have less quality relative to the rest of the league, when compared to Lyon. Yet the core skill set Guimarães possesses will be an extremely welcome asset to Newcastle in almost all phases of play. Role at Newcastle. He can take the ball off the centre-backs to move it forward to advanced central midfielders or a striker dropping off. While he can spray the ball wide with switch passes, he prefers to move the ball through the lines centrally instead whenever possible. As Eddie Howe will encourage his wingers to cut inside more and his midfielders to push higher, this should be a useful trait. Higher up the pitch, when playing against a deeper block, Guimarães shows tremendous dexterity and creativity in his passing. He's adept at finding teammates with lofted chip balls or quick, zipping through balls along the ground. Perhaps even more importantly, he has a good understanding of when to circulate the ball and when to try and penetrate the opposition lines. With Newcastle leaking lots of goals in transition, this awareness that Guimarães will aid the Magpies midfield in not giving away cheap loose balls and enabling the opposition to counter-attack. Defensively, Guimarães records a high volume of tackles and interceptions and is an active, aggressive presence. He is an adept ball winner and is intent on trying to push the team forwards as soon as possession is won back. However, part of the reason that he's thrived in a midfield double pivot alongside Caqueret is that he has another player to help him screen the defense. Final thoughts. What makes Guimarães such a decisive signing is that he improves Newcastle in every phase of play. Their build-up play, chance creation, transitions, and defensive security will all improve due to his sheer quality relative to their existing midfield options. His range of traits can also complement different Newcastle midfielders in differing ways, such as providing more defensive security to the deep-lying creative presence of John Joe Shelvey or adding more ball progression to the energy and dynamism of Joe Willock. In the future, he can complement other midfield targets well. Eddie Howe has secured a player who could be a key cog in his midfield for seasons to come and match Newcastle's ambitions of being a top 4 side. While other January signings may make a more immediate and visible impact, it's hard to find any player who can make such a holistic and potentially long-lasting impact on their team as Bruno Guimarães. Thanks for sticking around so long. Please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to our channel.